Hello students, in this video I will be explaining some of the topics from lesson number 1, that is oxidation, reduction, corrosion and rancidity. First of all, let's start up with oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction is addition of oxygen, or it can be removal of hydrogen from the substance. If we talk about electrons, then removal of electrons from a substance is referred to as oxidation. Let's see a few reactions. In the first one, you can see magnesium plus oxygen. It is forming magnesium oxide. So magnesium is getting oxidized here, and this reaction is an oxidation reaction. Same way you can see for iron also, iron plus oxygen, it is giving you ferric oxide. In the third reaction, you can see that sodium minus 1 electron, then it will become Na plus, and this Na plus is said to be oxidized, and this reaction is said to be oxidation reaction. Same way, in case of copper also, copper plus oxygen is copper oxide. Let's see what is reduction reaction. Reduction is just the reverse of oxidation. So it will be addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen from a substance, and in terms of electrons, it is addition of electrons. In this reaction, you can see copper oxide plus hydrogen is giving you copper plus H2O. Here you can see copper oxide has been reduced to copper. So this is reduction, and hydrogen is oxidized because in hydrogen oxygen has been added. So hydrogen is getting oxidized to H2O, and copper oxide has been reduced to copper. These reactions are also known as redox reaction because here both oxidation and reduction are going simultaneously. Most of the reactions are redox reaction only. So let's first know about oxidizing and reducing agents. Then we will move on to redox reaction. Now, as the name is suggesting, oxidizing agents means substance which give oxygen or removes hydrogen are called oxidizing agent. In simple terms, the substance which is causing the oxidation is known as oxidizing agent, and the substance which gives hydrogen or removes oxygen is known as reducing agent. Here you can see that Zn is converting to Zn plus 2, means there is loss of electrons here. So it is getting oxidized, and who is causing the oxidation? Cu plus is causing, plus 2 is causing the oxidation. So Cu plus 2 act as an oxidizing agent, and here Cu plus 2 has been converted to Cu, means it has got reduced, and reduced due to Zn plus. So always remember, whatever process is going on, the next reactant is said to be oxidizing or reducing agent. Here oxidizing agent is Cu plus 2 because it is causing the oxidation of zinc to Zn plus 2, and Zn is reducing agent because copper plus 2 is getting reduced to copper. Okay. Next, this slide will help you to learn the difference between oxidation and reduction. Oxidation is the loss of electron and reduction is the gain of electron. Here you can see the reaction also. Here removal of hydrogen, here it is addition of hydrogen. Here it is addition of oxygen and for reduction it is removal of oxygen. Next, let's study redox reaction. Redox is combination of reduction and oxidation reaction. Here both the things are occurring simultaneously. In this example again, you can easily tell that copper oxide has been reduced to copper and hydrogen has been oxidized to H2O. Here copper oxide is acting as an oxidizing agent because it is causing oxidation of H2 to H2O, and H2 is a reducing agent because it is causing the oxidation reduction of CuO to Cu. You can also learn this as oil rig. Oil rig means oxidation is loss of electrons and reduction is gain of electrons. Always remember, X is oxidized by Y. Here it is X and here it is Y. If we subtract an electron, then what happens? X is getting oxidized due to Y and Y is getting reduced due to X. X is having loss of electrons, Y is having gain of electron. X is a reducing agent and Y is a oxidizing agent. Now, oxidation also occurs in our day-to-day life. From that, we will be considering two topics, corrosion and rancidity. Corrosion occurs when a metal is exposed to moisture, air or water, then you see a layer gets deposited over that. It can be of any color. For iron it is brown color, for silver it is black, for copper it is greenish blue color is there. So these deposition of a layer due to moisture, air, water is known as corrosion. Let's start up first with corrosion in iron. In case of iron, corrosion is called rusting. As you all know, rust is of brown color. It takes place only in presence of moisture and it is a soft porous substance. In the picture you can see this is actual iron and here this is the rusted iron is there. And rusting only takes place in iron and its alloys. For other metals we won't be using the term rusting. Here the rusting is an oxidation process and the chemical formula of rust is Fe2O3.NH2O. Here in some books you can see in place of N it is XH2O. That is, it is hydrated ferric oxide. Here we are using N or X because number of water molecules associated with molecule of Fe2O3 is not fixed. Let's study corrosion in silver. In case of silver, tarnish. Tarnish is the word we use for corrosion in silver. As we were using rusting for iron, tarnish is used for silver. Here what happens? The silver is getting combined with hydrogen sulfide, that is H2S, which is present in the atmosphere, and it is converting silver into silver sulfide, which is black in color. But that whiteness of silver can be restored by using a toothpaste which contain hydrogen peroxide, because that hydrogen peroxide will convert silver sulfide to silver sulfate, that is again of white color. Corrosion is in copper. Here what happens, the copper metal reacts with oxygen and carbon dioxide in atmospheric moisture and develop a greenish yellow color coating. You can see here because of the formation of copper hydroxide and copper carbonate. Here you can see the reaction also when copper in presence of moisture, carbon dioxide and oxygen, it converts into copper hydroxide and copper carbonate, which causes corrosion in copper and change the color of copper to this greenish tinge. Okay. Next topic is rancidity. Rancidity occurs in substances that contain oils and fats because these substances get oxidized and become rancid. due to which there is a change in their smell and color. You can see butter gets rancid, these dry fruits also get rancid, and the chips also. If you keep them in open place or you don't consume them for longer time, then there is some off flavor is there, that there is change in the smell also. Why? Because it has got oxidized. Some other foods which get rancid, you can see here butter is there, oil is there, and various other substances which has oil or fat in them, they get rancid. Now, this rancidity can be prevented first by vacuum packaging, so that outside air do not come inside and microorganism will also not be acting on the food. Storing the food in the dark place, refrigeration, lowering the temperature, using inert gases in packaging. Inert gases here means we use nitrogen in your chips packet. The packet is full of air there. Which gas is there? It has nitrogen because it reduces the rate of oxidation. And we also use antioxidants. Antioxidants means they will not be causing the oxidation of the food. The two commonly used antioxidants are butylated hydroxyanisole, that is BHA, and butylated hydroxytoluene, that is BHT. I hope you all have understood these topics. Thank you so much. Have a great day.